still have the numbers advantage. You mentioned how off they were willing to play, knowing the ultimates that they had, and they do so to perfection so far. Stellar with the Stinger, able to take care of Sinatraa. But remember, ShahZam still has that Blade Storm, and Zombs might potentially go unchecked here. ShahZam looking to get one, gets a second, doesn't. Oh, ShahZam! Oh my gosh, ShahZam! You poke the bear, and he comes right back out. Sentinels with a statement.
Playing towards yellow, one up top, so has the high ground here. It is going to be sick. We're going to toss out the darts. A beautiful paranoia. There it is, but nothing comes off the back end of it. They're just working together too well here. Sentinels with the pistol.
Again, Sinatraa is just a handful to deal with whenever he's feeling comfortable and he's able to get a little bit of space. He's so confident in the movement with a lot of these fast-paced agents and has the aim to boot. Just creates some big openings there on that A side. Again, Sentinels can be so explosive, and they have so many like high skill ceiling players to really pack that punch behind fast pushes like that.
He's looking for the ace here for the Gen G lead. He does not have the angle with the knives. It's Omen v Omen. Zombs trying to take the fight right to GMD. He's gonna do just that, and all of Wid's efforts are for naught. A lot of pressure on this B side. They're actually just running right through here. The spike is still there. Now the spike on the ground, and they have to go back to retrieve. ShahZam in a spooky spot as he finds himself in a 1v2. He's able to pick up one, and you can't ask for much more, except for the rest of the squad now bringing up the rear. Here comes Sick. Tosses down the hot hands. Low HP now, a 1v1. It's up to Kusta. Can he get it done here? Sick looking to peek. He's gonna swing wide, but Sick with the 4K. Sentinels on top.
It's just one of those perfect examples of the fact that Sick doesn't give a flying rip about your calculated attack. Sometimes he's just gonna get out there and say, all right, let's fight.
C still seems to be the place to be here for Gen G. Kusta with the spike in hand is going to get spotted out. Here comes the Hunter's Fury to try and stop it. It's the kill with the rifle instead, as Sinatraa picks up 2, 3 on the round, but 2 with the Hunter's Fury. And Gen G back to their losing ways here. No way in for Mikhail. Gonna have to save the Phantom here and hope to do some damage on the way out. He's gonna go right through the trap wires. He dashed on the side, tries to get to the back, but the hot hands are gonna keep him at bay. He goes up top, but again, Dapr sits him down, reminiscent of Icebox. Quinn just cannot get the better half of this Sentinel. GMD goes to the back of the site, but it's just too telegraphed, and Dapr is holding it down now, looking for some extra. Finds the kill with the last bullet in the mag. It's a 4K for Dapr. 5v5 retake again here. This could close it out or take us to overtime. The drone gonna look to get some information. There's the ultimate come through. The running back use a couple of kills to follow Gen G down to their last 3 here. The push up towards short. We'll see what they can find. Sean now holding the angle. Some kills traded back, but it's still a player advantage. Sean in the 1v2. He's going to fall, and it's all up to Kusa with the operator in hand. Sentinels will close it out 13-11, and map 3 now on the horizon. Although there is still a Hunter's Fury here for Gen G in the post plant. Might be able to find something for themselves as the Owl drone gonna get some information. Dapr gonna follow it up with a kill. Now it's all up to Kusa. The Hunter's Fury not gonna get too much when you're dead. Sentinels close it out, but it was spooky for a sec.
Now they have to defend with far less resources, and Sick and company already getting some deep territory into this beast fight. It comes down to the anchor. It comes down to the Omen and the Sova. Can they hold?
30 seconds on the clock. Sentinels running it down to the wire once more. Zombs can find first. GMD trades it back. Almost good for another, but the classic in the hands of Sick is just too strong. Now the life on the line here. It's Sean in a 1v4. The flash goes through. Sinatraa is blind, but it doesn't matter.
Sentinel's still rock steady on B here, Doug.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for We Did to get another smoke before they potentially pull it up. There it is. It just came off cooldown. That gives them a little bit of room to work with as they go in. Sinatraa again, just anchoring things down. ShahZam gets one as well, and Xset is just down to We Did. He's going to grab the spike. He's going to run for the fences. It's not impossible. He's got a Vandal as well. This is certainly winnable.
Yeah, the Shadow Step just delays them enough to make sure that there's nobody on top of the bomb site. He's now planted the spike at C, and this 1v2 certainly doable. ShahZam holding the angle. Very good discipline from Sentinels there to close that round out.
So they were able to get the spike down, but things easily went sideways for Xset too. Again, this is a light buy round for Sentinels. For them to have gotten this far is already a win, and clean shots like that from Sinatraa, equalizing things even more. He has an excellent idea of where Pure is. It's just on Sinatraa now. He's going to drop down 55 health. He challenges, and he gets the shots. He gets the 3K, and he's going to get the round win for Sentinels. That's huge.
The scary thing, I mean, you touched on it. momentum, right? Like, there's a lot of different words, a lot of different names for that. BCJ exchanging some blows with Dapr over at C platform, but no frags as of yet, and the C split is coming in, Doug.
Oh, that was good. Oh, that paranoia was good. They don't follow it up, but it doesn't matter. Sick walks right into it. Pure is able to get one. You hear the blade storm has been used. There's the from the shadows as well. Dapr back on the side trying to anchor things down, able to get two. It's going to drop into a 1v1. Aaron all the way down C long. The problem is, who else but Sinatraa on the other side of the site knows where the spike is. He has to challenge him. Sinatraa gets tree. Sentinels get it to 6 at half.
Simply a foot race for Xset to get in. The paranoia will keep them at bay. Luckily, spike does get planted.
Yeah, but they're going to have to hold it. BCJ gets one. ShahZam trades it out. Xset, I mean, they're it's just difficult. They do have a couple of ults to work with, but ShahZam, once again, on the flank might be the spoiler of this party. We did wise to it. Able to land the shots. He gets a kill, and he should get a weapon upgrade as well. They are not out of the woodworks quite yet. The paranoia is going to come out. We did goes in aggressive. That's 3 on the round, looking for 4. Dapr trades it out. BCJ on the flank. He swings, and Dapr takes him out. The Hunter series is going to be used from BCJ. But it seems like Sentinels are still comfortable going into this. And, well, why not if it's going your way? But it's going to drop to a 3v3. BCJ working his way in from the defending spawn. Sentinels, Xset, down to 2 members left. Pure's down to 21 health. He's got an op, but he doesn't have much as far as HP to work with. He does have BCJ right next to him, but their positions have been given away. BCJ with one with the shock dart. That's big as things drop down to a 2v2. They have time, and they have a couple of members on the side of Sentinels that are weak, but Sick gets one, Sick gets the second one as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Sentinels take map 1.
You know, for Sentinels putting the spike down here at any moment, we will be able to see the new plant location for B main, but not a whole lot much to play off of, hopefully for Sinatra's sake. Holding close with the grenade here. There it is, first play coming in from Sick. That's a battle sage, Doug.
It is. Sick gets one. It got traded out. The paranoia was there to set it up. But the kills, unfortunately, don't fully go one way as they're traded out in kind. That's going to drop things down to a 2v2. Zom goes in aggressive once again with the frenzy. What else as he gets one? Dwifo gets punched as well. Zombs with 2 on the round. Sentinels win the pistol.
Oh my goodness, that play almost made me choke, dude.
The spike did go down, however. Things looking good for Sentinels.
Sam biding his time as close as he can keep it. And actually, Zombs with the from the shadows into defender spawn. This is going to be a late round lurk for sure. Sinatraa coming forward with the showstopper is going to find Weeded, but Aaron and Dwifo have responded with their own, Doug.
Yeah, that's big. Oh, the Rolling Thunder is going to be used as well to push a member back. Dapr from up top, able to get one. They're starting to stick the defuse, but they blast right through it. The smoke was not enough as Sentinels play that beautifully and take the round. Connects onto ShahZam, as he has a decent idea of where another player from Sentinels is. The spike has gone down. Sinatraa using a showstopper. Oh man, he's going fishing. Swiggity swooty, they're coming for that booty! Sinatraa gets another one. That's 3 as he takes care of Aaron. It's just we did. That's the beauty of Sage. That's why we're seeing her so much more. And they funnel them right into ShahZam. He's waiting there with the Spectre. He gets 2. Xset down to 2 members left. Make that 1.
Here's an A set piece coming up from Xset right away.
Look for Dwifo to get that ult orb. If he gets it, he's going to have the Rolling Thunder. That's a costly death early on as he drops, as Pure drops, excuse me. Sinatraa going in aggressive. He's got the showstopper. Sinatraa gets 1. Flying through the skies as Aaron takes him out. They still want to commit onto this site, but they've already lost a good bit. The lockdown was used. ShahZam is caught up, but they're not aggressively following up on it enough. Zom swings. He takes care of Weeded. He gets a second one onto Aaron. BCJ made his way onto the back of the site, but 1 is the loneliest number. Dapr takes care of him as well.
The spike is nigh on unrecoverable. Only 17 seconds left. This might be it, Doug.
Yeah, this very well may be the case. Sinatra's going to be there. Aaron trades him out. It's just down to BCJ. He's got 28 health. He's going to have to do something. Gets 1. Dash away, not able to get the second. It was the Omen in the mirror who takes him out. Ladies and gents, Sentinels defeat Xset 2-0, advance, and eliminate Xset from the tournament.
And Sentinels doesn't even have screens control, so having to cover 3 different avenues of approach. Dapr will find the first. He falls short with a bit of HP, but he grabs the second no matter what. That is a huge play coming out of him, and it's just Moose now. 1-on-3 approaching from the ramp's position. Drops the camera from Dapr. Takes the gunfight. The duel is not quite over just yet. Dapr's looking for his 4th, does not get it. Zombs cleans things up, starts with his frag over on Thief, ends with one on Moose.
Neural Theft is going to be used. A 3v3 here. The thing for Luminosity as well is they have they have every single ultimate up. You just heard the Empress used as well. They're going to get the spike down. We'll see, again, an opportunity for Luminosity to flex and show just how good their retakes can be. ShahZam and Stellar drop as it's just down to Thief. Thief, hello, he gets one. Gonna dismiss away. He's in a 1v1 here. He's got an opportunity. He has what he needs. He's got the kit for it. He's gonna push Dapr off. Dapr swings. He's gonna tap it yet again. Tries to stick it. He saw Dapr. Gonna try to get it to half. Okay, he does that, then pulls off. He does it. He takes the challenge, and Dapr wins the 1v1, a 3K for him. One smoke, but that's all they have. Let's see. My gosh, they just swing at the same time. Moose is caught really with nothing that he can do with Proto in a 1v1. A Proto able to get one. This is what they need. They need this to get momentum back. A Proto just with 25 health. However, he's going to remove the dart, and 6 swings at just the right time to get 3.
Sentinels is so good. Dapr and Sick right there, playing in tandem.
Still have the numbers advantage. You mentioned how off they were willing to play, knowing the ultimates that they had, and they do so to perfection so far. Stellar with the Stinger, able to take care of Sinatraa. But remember, ShahZam still has that Blade Storm, and Zombs might potentially go unchecked here. ShahZam looking to get one, gets a second, doesn't. Oh, ShahZam! Oh my gosh, ShahZam! You poke the bear, and he comes right back out. Sentinels with the statement. Luminosity have handled this so well. He's got a res, though, so he's got a chance at something. He might be able to equalize this. That's a big kill. Sick is able to get 3. That should give numbers advantage over to Sentinels. There's the res. On to ShahZam. It's just down to Dre. Dre able to get one. Dre in a 1v1 here, but he's so dang weak. Sick comes out clutch. The comeback dream is over. Sentinels take map 1. He's been playing the Breach. More of the recent history has that, so you wonder, with as good as Sick has been playing, whether or not that's kind of lending their hand into it a bit. He's able to get the opening pick. Dre trades it out, and once again, it's the Frenzy meta. But sure enough, it's ShahZam with the Ghost, who's able to get 2 early on.
Nice Ghost headshots. A little rare, considering we've seen 5 Frenzies every pistol. And there's Sinatraa dropping into hell and collecting 1 on a Thief, 2 on a Moose. That'll wrap it up. Sentinels taking that's their 3rd pistol in the day, right? They have not.
Yeah, I believe so.
Or, not on the day necessarily, but in this series, that is 3 out of 3 pistols.
I mean, they're trapped. They're trapped, and even then, like, they might just be able to play for retakes, or they can just stick it to them, but a Proto's able to get 2 to drop things down to a 2v2. Make that 1, it's Sick. He's gotten 1. Sick has been out of his mind this series and looking for more. Ladies and gentlemen, Sick does it again!
The jig will be up, the A play will be underway. Doug, here it comes.
Oh, Dre. Oh, Dre. Dre doesn't even get a chance, man. ShahZam just cleans him up before he even fires the gun. Thief? That's big. He was able to heal up a little bit with that first pick, not able to get the second. Neural Theft is going to be used. Stellar is just trapped, man. They know where he is, but he gets it through the flash anyway, looking for the second. Zombs takes care of him. Sentinels with the numbers advantage. The spike is still down, right? ShahZam's already got 3. It's just down to a Proto.
I think they put him up here, too.
Yeah, and there was no time, right? Like, ShahZam gets 4. They're able to stop some of that bleeding and reduce the gap to 1. Again, the 100 still in his back pocket of Proto, trying to anchor things down, but he's going to get taken out at the hands of Sinatraa. The spike should follow shortly after, but Dapr not able to really make an impact there as your boy Dre takes care of him. Drops things down to a 3v3. We'll see what Thief can do. There's the run it back, or excuse me, the showstopper. And once again, your boy Dre gets ripped from the skies at the hands of ShahZam. The Empress was there. It doesn't matter. A Sick gets in on it as well. It's just down to Stellar. It doesn't matter. ShahZam takes care of him. We're knotted up at 10 apiece. Oh, they don't know that Moose is there. He's gone unchecked. He's able to get 1. Stellar gets in on it as well, but Sinatraa, who had gotten all the way in, is able to take care of Dre. He gets a second one onto Thief as well, repositioning, working his way around the site as it drops down to Moose in a 1v3. The wall's there to really keep him at bay and force him to only funnel in one way. You have no options when it comes to trying to take this back other than fighting right through them. ShahZam drops as Moose tries to make this spicy, tries to make it interesting. Sinatraa, we talked about him at the beginning of the round, getting deep all the way in. He's going to be the last one to deliver the kill. 3K for Sentinels there. They got everything they wanted. 7 rounds in a row. Luminosity, to be honest, seemed kind of lost.
Yeah, and straight up, You know, they came off of a pistol round win. First one in the series, I believe, and LG looked good for the first few rounds, and then, man, Sentinels ran away with it. So looking at the rest of this game, rest of this series, it's going to be a dogfight, Doug. And already we have an A push coming out here from LG. In the face of ShahZam and Sinatraa, there is nothing but headshots.
Bro. ShahZam, a sneaky beaver. He was all the way up there. Nobody ever saw him. He was able to deal damage upon damage as Luminosity get ripped apart. There was just one. Sinatraa gets 3 on the round as well. A flawless.
Maybe you say that for the post plan in another scenario, but it's okay because they're still up numbers and the flankers are, for the most part, handled. Now, Dapr does have his res. So if he wins one of these gun battles, he might be able to rip. Ooh, there's one.
Yeah, but there's still. Oh my gosh! All right, so he's
there's
gonna.
The res.
He gets that res, understanding where they are. Loose with the shock dart. It's just down to Stellar. Stellar's able to get one, a 1v2. He's gonna have a res of his own to equalize things as they push forward. But the spike defuse was there the entire time, ladies and gents. Sentinels are at match point, series point, as they look to put Luminosity away. However, Steve playing over by A. He's going to dash his way into his Cloudburst. That Paranoia is going to come out, not land onto anyone, as Sinatraa with the Stinger, able to get one. You hear the ult come out, and once again, not going to connect at the hands of a Proto. Zombs punishes him sick with the Hunter's Fury. They've got the numbers advantage. Sentinels are starting to pick this thing away, but Stellar brings Steve back from the dead to enter the fold just as quickly as he drops. Stellar's gonna get the spike down, or I believe he was, but he was pushed off. Dapr. Oh, Dapr. Dapr. He was able to get the last one. It's just down to Stellar. Stellar in a 1v3 to keep it alive, and it's not going to happen. Beat me once, shame on me. Beat me twice, shame on me again. But Sentinel says it will not happen a third time.
That Nano Swarm is going to come out as soon as the alarm bot gets spotted, too, as it rings the alarm for a couple of players moving forward. Nature's playing the backside. Now a big paranoia as Nature gets the first kill onto Sinatraa. So they even things up on a 4-4, but he's stuck in the back. He still manages to get a second one before he eventually gets dropped by Sick. But Gangsta's already rotated. It's a 2 versus 1. Immortals on the disadvantage as Dapr lands the last kill. And good position though from Sentinels. Already along the line of pillar, backside, and B main. Dapr is on that lurk again, and he manages to capitalize with a kill onto Nature, which means now the defense numbers dwindles down on this retake, and it's just perfect positioning now. They didn't expect that Sinatraa was going to be on the top of that billboard, and now shot up. The only kill that he got chimes in with the second one with the Vandal that he picked up, but that's going to end it there. Pretty decent.
And Nature's just playing this one passive the way that he should.
Exactly, because they had the lockdown. That's another reason why he wants to play this passive, but unfortunately, Dapr goes for the lurk through the smoke, and that cancels out the lockdown for the attempt of a retake. ShahZam on the top of the A ramp. We still have a spike planted for Sentinels on a 1-minute advantage, where again, potential where they reset the economy, and it starts with Dapr. Headshot onto shot up, and Sinatra's now running in with that showstopper, looking for his opponent. Cannot, stops the lockdown, and that's a good way to pull out a utility, which means now Immortals has even less moving into the next round, with Nature now moving up on the Raptors.
Yeah, Sinatraa was in a great position in Hell there, and that's exactly where he sends Nature. 7-1.
They're actually focusing back on the B side, where they have more numbers eventually versus this push, especially with Sinatraa with the Judge. First one to fall is Gangsta, jumping around for the second kill onto Chemicals, and a big dark cover doesn't allow JC Stein to get any kills, and the B side is open just like that for Sentinels.
It feels like Sentinels have really not met much resistance, especially on that B site. So we weren't really sure what to expect when this map came through. And we still don't really know what to expect from them on the attacking side. Maybe things will turn around, look a little bit better for them. Dapr continues in the rampage. They try to dive down into the ropes, and it is just not good at all. That said, they do at least have site control here. It's a 3-on-2. The opportunity is there. They managed to get the spike down, but it's come down to a 1-on-1, and Zombs with the sidearm still able to win it. So despite the numbers advantage, site control as well, spike going down, still not able to hold against Sentinels, who finds round number 12 just 1 away from taking us into map number 2 with a 1-1 tie score.
And weapon advantage too.
There's the portal play with both players coming through. Sick now has to make a move as the hot hands comes through. The nade is out as well. Good damage coming down. And we're suddenly back in an advantage here for Sentinels. Just like that, you snap your fingers and they're back on the site. Make things easier for them. Sick still doing great work. Popped the ult as he got shot, so it's a 1-2 punch, but ShahZam gonna line up two. Yesterday between LG and IMT, where Moose was holding on to that to prevent that ult from being a factor. The ball comes through, but it's not exactly perfect. They're able to sneak back behind it. The ult is utilized by Chemicals, but the knives not connecting. It's ShahZam's op that greets him. Quick shots coming out from ShahZam yet again, and a flick back onto the last. That's a 4K for ShahZam. Feels like this series only just started.
Yeah.
Quick maps resulting in the score just quickly piling up for Sentinels. Chemicals. Oh, there's one around the corner. It's Sinatraa, but he's got backup from ShahZam as well. That's frustrating right now. If you're Chemicals, you're like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Just cannot catch a break.
But with that, a 3 versus 1, we'll see if JC Stani could clutch it.
In position, there's the dash to fly in. First one will be his, but it's not gonna be enough. Sentinels will take the third map in the series, technically the fourth. It'll be a 3-1 victory for Sentinels here in the finals of the very first closed qualifier for North American VCT. Congratulations to them. They will be taking home the lion's share of the prize pool and, of course, the bragging rights that goes alongside it.